Hi everyone, this is our first video in this course. So let's start the course with the reasons why logic and proofs are important and with some core definitions like what a proposition is. So if you are ready, then let's start. Hello everyone, we start the journey with logic. But why? Because logic by far the most fundamental and basic topics of all mathematics, and especially mathematical reasoning. For example, we use logic when we design and implement computing machines, when we are working with system specifications in software engineering, or when we are developing artificial intelligence systems like algorithms and robots. Social sciences use logic principles as well, like economics, politics, and psychology. Any proofs in mathematics is based on logic. We need logic to understand, construct, use, and combine theorems. For all of those, to come up with correct mathematical arguments is extremely important. And believe me, you will be surprised after seeing how seemingly hard problems can be solved by basic logic laws easily. For example, how do we know there are infinitely many prime numbers? Or why square root of 2 is irrational? With the help of logic principles, we will be able to solve those problems. So let's start with propositional logic. But wait a second, dude. What is a proposition? Proposition is just a declarative sentence that is either true or false, but not both. It's that simple. For example, Istanbul is the most crowded city in Turkey. Is this a proposition? Yes, definitely. And its truth value is true, as this is the real case. Again, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. It's a proposition, and it's true. People are mammal, of course, again true. 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. It is of course a proposition, but its truth value is false. Study this carefully. This is not a proposition. It doesn't declare anything. X plus 1 is equal to 2 is again not a proposition, because it is neither true nor false. Its truth value depends on the value of x. Instead of writing propositions in long wordy form, we can use specific symbols to identify them, such as letters like P, Q, R, S. If we do this, we call those symbols propositional variables. For example, P is a propositional variable representing the truth value of Istanbul is the most crowded city in Turkey. If the proposition is true, then P is true, else P is false. A proposition can consist of many subpropositions. If this happens, we call this proposition a compound proposition. We will see what they are in the next video. Of course, we can do some calculations with those variables. The field of logic dealing with propositions and calculations on them is called propositional calculus. This lecture is just an introduction to logic with some core definitions we have seen. In the next lecture, we will see core logical operators and connections.